I forgot to pour myself some water. Let me just do that real quick as it turns 9:30 p.m. right now. There we go, nice big cup of water ready to hydrate me. And we are back on December 29th. Almost New Year. Almost. We're very close. This year is almost over. So I didn't play this yesterday. I'll get into talking about that later on. Talk about... yesterday. But first, today, we are going to be hunting for Slither Wing. I previously looked up what sandwiches are best to use. And one of them... I don't know which one is best to use. There's two options for us. One is the Great Ham Sandwich, which is for fighting encounter power. I believe we use that one for Great Tusk, so it might come in handy this time as well. But just like Great Tusk, in case I use the wrong sandwich, I also looked up what's best for bug type, and I got the Ultra Potato Salad Sandwich. So we're gonna go and get both, or at least get enough ingredients for both of these. Okay, so I need to go look for some stores, some places I can pick up some refreshments. What you got? I really should memorize what stores have what. I have 20 pickles, that's more than enough. So for the Great Ham Sandwich, the Great Lechonk Sandwich, it consists of pickles, ham, prosciutto, mayo, and mustard. Okay, since I'm here, let me see. The other sandwich, potato salad, cucumber. Do you have cucumber here? No. Potato salad, cucumber, red bell pepper, avocado, red onion, and mayo, which you have none. Anyone else find it kind of hilarious? When you just leave the shop like that, they just kind of throw you out. They just launch you outward. Okay, potato salad purchased. Do you have cucumber? I got more than enough. Red bell pepper. I also need red onion, which I do have enough of. Avocado, also enough of. Red bell pepper, which I have none. So I'll purchase some of these. I believe I have everything here. I just need to check how much mayo I got. I also have plenty of prosciutto. But where's the ham? Where is the genuine... Well, not genuine, but where is the... I can't think of any other words. Where is the lechonk meat? There it is, and I have more than enough. Mayo, also more than enough. But I also need mustard, which I have plenty of. Okay. So we have all the ingredients we need. So if one sandwich fails, we're going to try the other one. So let's see, what happened yesterday? So, like I said before, at the end of last time, yesterday... Actually, before I finish saying this, let me just say, because I didn't play this yesterday, I didn't get a chance to mention that yesterday I got... What did I get, actually? I know I got another shiny Snorunt in Pokemon Go. That's my 4th one. And I think... Yeah, earlier in the day, I got a shiny Swinub. Another shiny Swinub. I mean, hey, I'm not complaining. Okay, so we're gonna try for the Great Ham Sandwich first. I actually didn't even look up where to get Slitherwing, because it's not down where we've been at. what was it, ultra ham sandwich? Or, no, it was just a great ham sandwich. Did I not use it yet? I don't see great ham, that's okay. Great ham sandwich. Did I use this sandwich last time? I can't even remember now. So, pickle, ham, prosciutto, mayo, mustard, so yesterday I got shiny, I can't even remember, shiny Swinub and shiny Snorunt in Pokemon Go. Okay, so yesterday, like I said at the end of last time, I went out with some friends, and oh god, I really wish I didn't. In all honesty, I regret it. I really wish I did not do that. I mean, we had some laughs. There were some moments where I was dying of laughter, but then there were other moments that made me really, really wish I did not come out. I should have just stayed my ass at work. Because damn it, they made me feel guilty. I left work to hang with these guys. I left at like maybe 2:30 in the afternoon. And it was busy too. It was actually busy for once. Normally during weekdays, it's not busy in the slightest. But because it's, you know, nearing the end of the year, most people are gonna be taking this time of the year off. So, you know, they're not working. They're free to go shop, so that's why the mall is more busy. So now I felt guilty. I felt guilty leaving work because I was actually getting busy. And, well, in terms of me making a good first impression, yeah, not really. Not really at all. In fact, I always do this. I always somehow end up making a god-awful first impression. So is Slitherwing outside of... Okay, so maybe I don't use a fighting sandwich, because there's a lot more fighting types than I thought. Maybe I do use a bug sandwich. I see one Slitherwing. I see two Slitherwings, but I don't see as many as I probably should be. Did I do fighting or... Didn't I do fighting just now? Yeah, fighting. So when I left work early, my friends, one of my friends picked us up. There were... Just had to make sure that Corviknight wasn't. We went into his car. Two of our other friends were there, but there was one guy I didn't meet yet. And so, you know, the homie who occasionally, doesn't very often, tune into these things that I do. He was in the car, he was sitting next to me, he said something that pissed me off. At the same time, the guy I didn't meet before said something. And I wasn't talking to him, I was talking to the guy I actually knew. So I was like, I want to punch you in the face so badly right now. And I guess he took that as me talking to him, the guy I didn't meet before. So he's like, yo, we only just met. I really had to quickly be like, no, not you, talking to him. Yeah, I always do this. I always find a way to make a god-awful first impression. I know he probably doesn't think about it, but damn it, I do. I do think about it. Great, another person that I've made feel awkward just being around me. So we chilled at his house for a bit. Now I even brought contact lenses because we might have gone to seen a movie, but we did not. We just chilled at the guy's house for a couple hours, and what we ended up doing, like the primary thing that we went to do was an escape room. Which I'll talk about too. What a disaster that was, at least in my perspective. So throughout the day, we were just in my friend's basement, just chilling. A couple more people showed up. A couple guys I never met before. We played pool. You know, we played some... Well, yeah, pool. Played some billiard. They booted up Valorant just to watch me play, because they all know I'm god-awful at it. You know, it's like that Joker scene. You just wanted to make fun of me. Which, yeah, is exactly the case. They wanted me to play Valorant just so they could mock me at my you know, non-existent skills. Okay, maybe fighting was not a good choice for a sandwich. That's okay. If fighting... Wait, if I don't get any shinies this time, I could just try the other sandwich. We're gonna try both, as long as I don't get a shiny. Wait, no, I guess I could... Even if I get a shiny, I could just try the other one. But I don't have to reset the game. We also played Jackbox, which was, you know, honestly the highlight of the day, because some of the stuff put in was absolutely killing me of laughter. Killing me with laughter. So there was, let's see, me and two other of my friends. We were three other friends, because one guy from high school, who I was friends with, but we don't really talk too much nowadays. So me and three other guys from high school, we were the four Asian guys there. You know, the host of the event, and I think the guy was his cousin. And then that one dude who I, to no surprise, somehow made feel weird by him taking, I wanted to punch him in the face. The guy I didn't meet before. So, whatever. The host, his cousin, and that one guy I didn't meet before. They were the three brown guys. And there were two white guys. I did not meet either of the white guys previously. Excuse me. But hey, on a side note that absolutely does not matter, at least I wasn't the shortest one in the group. That at least you know, made me feel a little bit better. You know, because in my friend group, usually in my friend groups, I am the shortest guy. I have to look up to see all my friends' faces. So, you know, it was a nice change. It was a nice change for once to be able to look someone in the eye, like my own standing height. But anyways, that's besides the point. So we just chilled at his house. Everything was going fine so far, but it wasn't until we all left. We all left his house to go do the escape room. But before that, we actually went out to get some food. So the escape room we had booked for like 7:45 p.m. But before that, you know, we all wanted to grab some food. We wanted to grab some dinner first. So we left the house around like 6 to 6:30-ish. But, you know, deciding on what to eat. Some guys were down with, you know, sitting down at a restaurant and actually ordering food. You know, I was fine with whatever. I would have been fine with that or something quick, like fast food. Which kind of was what we ended up getting. Because a lot of other guys opted for something cheap. Something very cheap. Something inexpensive in the slightest. And something fast and convenient. And you want to know what we ended up deciding on? What we ended up going out to get? We ended up going to Costco for the $1.50 hot dogs. So, here we were, a group of 9 guys. We all went to Costco in 2 separate cars to get the cheapest meal imaginable, you know, these days. And that's getting Costco hot dogs for $1.50 plus a drink. I got 2 hot dogs plus tax. It was literally $3.15. So, you know, $3 for a pretty filling meal, not too bad. But then afterwards, because one of our friends, he didn't finish eating everything yet, I debated, actually. Like, should I get me some ice cream? Should I get some Costco ice cream? And then I decided, yeah, since I'm here, I may as well. Now, I should have had better judgment, because I really should not have purchased this ice cream. Because unlike my 2 friends, well, one friend and his cousin, unlike them, who, you know, are big, capable dudes who just scoff down the entire cup of ice cream in one sitting. See, I may be thick, but, you know, I control how much I eat, at least most of the time. So I only ate about half the ice cream, and the other half, you know, I just had to hold a cup of ice cream wherever we went, which was why I really should not have purchased this. The ice cream itself was like $3 and not 15 cents. It was $3 and something. So it was literally the price of 2 hot dogs. Well, there goes my $3 meal. It now turned to a $6 meal. So because I didn't eat all the ice cream, because let's face it, it is a lot of ice cream to take in at one time in one sitting. I only ate about half the ice cream. And like I said, I ate half of it. I had to carry the rest of it, the other half, with me throughout the rest of the entire day. So in the car ride to the escape room place, there was literally just a cup of half-eaten ice cream in the cup holder. And also, don't forget, I bought a hot dog. I bought 2 hot dogs, which also came with a soda. So one hand I had a soda, the other hand I had ice cream. So I was just a weirdo getting into the car with soda and ice cream in hand. Not everyone else though. They all finished their drinks and they all threw away their cups. They all finished their food, so no leftovers. But nah, me, I'm the guy. I'm the weirdo who brought soda and ice cream into the car. So I'm pretty sure, yeah. After Costco, on our way there, this is what really made me instantly regret extra hard not staying home or just not staying at work. Like, I really wish I didn't come to this. It's because of my one douchebag friend who I promised I will land in the hospital someday because, like I've said this before, someday he's gonna irk me so much. I'm just gonna kick his ass, land him in the hospital. We'll still be cool, still be friends, but he's just gonna annoy me so much. I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna kick your ass. You deserve this. You know you deserve this. You just constantly annoy me. We're still cool after this, but you know you deserve this. You know what's coming. But yeah, this douchebag I call a friend, he just like... Before I say what he did, maybe I did get a little... Maybe I did overreact. Maybe I just read it wrong. Maybe I got a little butthurt. But I just couldn't take this anyway, but, you know, being offended. So here's what happened. So my friend who was the host, he was driving. And on our way to the escape room, he enabled the Bluetooth on his phone. So anyone could connect their phone's Bluetooth to the car and play whatever music they want. Now, before I get any further, let me just say this. I could have connected my Bluetooth to my phone. In all honesty, I probably should have. So this way, my douchebag friend wouldn't be able to connect his. But I've explained this before. I don't ever, nor will I ever, I will never share the music I like with anyone. I will never do that. Because I know the moment I play any song, I will instantly get judgment. Like, bro, what the fuck is this? This song is trash. You actually listen to this garbage? And I'm just like, yeah, I like this song. Or some people are gonna be like, bruh, really? You actually like this? Like, I just know the moment I play any sort of music I like, it's gonna receive extreme judgment. And I'd rather not go through that. I'd rather not have someone judge my taste in music, so I don't share. I will never share. Maybe every now and then I've caved in. I caved and I did share a song or two. Like, I don't know, a friend of mine likes the same thing I do. And I'm just like, oh, you like this thing? Well, I know a great song about this. Here, let me show it to you. Maybe I've done that. Well, no, not maybe. I have done that in the past. But in terms of, like, connecting my Bluetooth to the car and just letting everyone hear the music I like to hear, that I want to hear, I'm not ever gonna do that. Well, now I might have to. If we ever do this again, I might have to, just so this dick I call a friend doesn't do this same thing again. And who knows, maybe I'll just connect it and not play anything. And then he'll be like, yo, why aren't you playing anything? I'll be like, yeah, I connected it just so you won't connect it, because you know what happened last time. He'll be like, bro, I only did that as a joke. I didn't even do anything to you. I'm just like, no, you know what you did. You know exactly what you did. You saw that, you should have seen this coming. You know exactly what you did. You know this would be coming to you. Like, I will never trust him with the Bluetooth in a phone. What? The Bluetooth in a car ever again. I will never trust him with that ever again. He did this to himself. So, my douchebag annoying friend, what he did was he connected his Bluetooth to the car. I feel like you guys have an idea of where this is going. And I just feel like he played a whole bunch of songs just to spite me. Now, one thing he absolutely did to spite me, it was absolutely on purpose, it was completely premeditated. Like, he made the conscious executive decision to do this. So when he connected his phone, he was debating, like, what kind of songs should I play? What kind of music? So he played a couple of songs that, excuse me, that he knew I would know. He played a couple songs, like, he played Geometry Dash music, which he knows I play Geometry Dash. Not as much anymore. But I used to be, like, the biggest Geometry Dash player back when we were in high school. So he knows that. He knew I would have known the music. Pretty sure he played Theory of Everything. And then he played more Geometry Dash music. He played... Well, let me just get the big thing out of the way. This is what he played. What he, made the executive conscious decision to do. He went on to my channel, this channel that you're currently watching, and he played one of my videos. And the moment I heard it, the moment I recognized that was my voice, I immediately, like, muted the volume because I was sitting shotgun. I'm like, nope, you are not playing my video for the car ride. You are not playing my video for us to listen to. He did one of my my McDonald's Pokemon cards opening videos. And at that moment, I just didn't trust him anymore. Like, he was just trying to troll me, just trying to piss me off. Purposely looked up one of my videos and played it in the car Bluetooth. Now, another one of my friends who was in the car, he brought up a valid argument. He was like, bro, what's the point of doing stuff on the internet if you don't even allow people to make fun of you for it? I didn't really reply, but let me just give him a reply here. That is a very valid point. But you guys aren't doing it in a joking way. Well, at least you guys see it that way, but I don't. It's not like... Well, jeez. The only examples I can think of are BHD and Purple Cliff. It's not like the internet taking what I say and making jokes out of it, like actual funny compilation. No, you guys are purposely playing one of my videos to spite me, to mock me. Like, that's not cool. Yes, you're right. If I'm doing things on the internet like this, then anyone has every right to, you know, completely mock me for it. But, you know, let me put it this way. There's a reason why I never tweet anything. I never I never really like anything on Instagram. I just never do anything like that. There's a reason I don't do that, because almost every single time, every single instance where I have, no matter what I tweet, no matter what I do, if I'm not just simply liking a post on Twitter, I can't even do that half the time. Like, I can't even tweet like a simple sentence on Twitter without my friends finding it and posting it and mocking me for it. It's like, bro, look at what the fuck he just said. Let's make fun of this fat loser. What he said on Twitter is hilarious. Or there's even been instances where I've liked certain pictures, certain explicit pictures on Instagram, and then my friends notice like liked by, and then it says my username, and then they just screenshot it, and then they just post it like, bruh, look at what this fool just liked. Look at what this weirdo just liked. I can't even do that. Whoops. So I can't tweet on Twitter. I can't like on Instagram. And now I can't even post videos without my friends just taking them and mocking me for it. You know, not even joking, just straight up mocking. But anyways, this is off topic. So yeah, my friend, he played one of my videos in the car on the freaking Bluetooth. At that moment, I just muted him. Ooh, he's lucky I didn't sit next to him. Because I even told him, like, you play another one of my videos, I will grab your phone and I will throw it out the window. And I would have not paid him back for that. Imagine I did. Imagine I did do that if I grabbed his phone and I just launched it out the window. He would have been like, yo, man, what the fuck? That was a joke. I would have turned around and be like, you know what you did. You know exactly what you did. Don't you blame me for this. You did this. You did this to yourself. You made the decision. And then this is when, you know, at that moment, I couldn't feel like anything he played, anything else he played, wasn't to spite me, wasn't to mock me. So he played a couple of songs that he knew I would know. Oh my god, my game almost crashed. He played a couple songs that he knew I would know. I don't know if he was genuine, like, I'm playing songs that I actually like, or he was just playing songs that he knew the both of us liked. But the fact that so many songs he played, he knew I would know, I just couldn't help but feel like he was trying to play something that he knew that would mock me for it. I already mentioned some Geometry Dash music. He played, well, it's no secret that I really like this song, that I love this song. In fact, he played Hazbin Hotel's Addict. Let's see, he played Sonic X Opening 2. See, this is where something I told him came to bite me back in the ass many months later. Well, I don't even think it's been, no, it has been months. It has. So he didn't know that I watched Sonic X. So when I told him I did, and that I told him the second intro is better than the first, well, that was my mistake right there. I told him that, and look what happened months later. He played the theme song in the car to spite me. Well, at least that's what I feel like he did. Like, why he did it. all that blue and orange mixed together. It's misleading. I feel like this is not the right sandwich. It's okay, we have like 7 minutes left. We'll try the other sandwich after. Maybe the other sandwich will get me more encounters. Because I did fighting. I don't see any other bugs besides Frostmoth, so I should have a higher encounter at that point. Oh, right, Venonat too. Not Venonat, Venomoth. But there's a lot more fighting types. And then, he played a lot of PewDiePie music. He played Bitch Lasagna. He played the T-Series, Congratulations. And then this one was absolutely a troll. He played the Wonder Pets theme song. I heard it, I'm like, I know what this is. I recognize it. For the life of me, I can't remember what the name of that show is. He, my other friend was like, it starts with a W. Is it like Wonder Pets? He played the goddamn Wonder Pets theme song. I'm never trusting this man with the Bluetooth in a car ever again. I will connect to it just so he won't. I will leave it silent because, like I said, I will not play my own music. So I will just take the Bluetooth so he won't, and I'll just leave the car silent. And he has himself to blame for that. At that point, he can only blame himself for that. Like, he's made it so I can never trust him with the Bluetooth again. And like I said, I will not share my own music. So now you get dead silence. That's what you get. You did this to yourself, buddy. And then the escape room part. The actual escape room part was, you know, honestly a success. Oh, I should also mention too that the night before this, so after I finished last time, the night during that, I got like almost no sleep. I got like 5 hours of sleep. I couldn't fall asleep the entire night. I checked my phone. I went to bed no earlier than 5 a.m. So I was extremely tired. So inside of the escape room, technically it was a success, but not to me. So we actually, you know, we got through the escape room fine. We solved all the puzzles and we got out. But I didn't really contribute all that much. The escape room, the one we did, the instructions said like 3 to 8 people. We had 9. So it was overcrowded and they all took care of all of it. So I had like nothing left to solve on my own. So I was just there. I got the participation award. So I just mostly stood there watching these guys solve everything because I didn't even get a chance to. The first puzzle that was in front of us, like 7 of the 9 guys that were there, they all just rushed in. They all just swarmed the puzzle and they just solved it extremely quick. So I got no chance to do anything. Not like my stupid, exhausted brain was able to, would have been able to do anything anyways. I mean, I did help. I solved like 1 or 2 puzzles. Or at least I found some hidden items. I found a hidden item. But overall, I didn't really contribute all that much to the escape room. The escape room we did had an hour time limit, and we had like 20 minutes remaining. And then at this point, my next biggest regret of the day, of the night, where I really made the wrong choice here. But the alternative potentially could have been worse. So it just past 9 p.m. Let's say that. I may have been super tired, but I still could have came back home And I could have streamed this. I could have shiny hunted Slitherwing yesterday. I could have got back home and I could have started shiny hunting at 10 p.m. But I would have been the only person leaving at that moment. Everyone else was going to go back to his house to hang out for a little bit longer. So I didn't want to be the, you know, the party pooper, be the one guy who left and everyone else could, you know, continue chilling. So I decided, fine, if it's a little bit longer, I'll just stick with it. I'll just stick it out. So I went back to his place for all of us to hang out. And my god, that was a horrible decision. So we got there. I was exhausted at this point. We got there. We played a card game. How was that? Oh, I didn't even see you. I thought I encountered the Slitherwing. We played a card game, which I feel like I'm not even allowed to say the name of, but fuck it, I'll say it anyways. We played a card game called Secret Hitler. I never heard of this game before, nor have I ever played it. And let me tell you something else. There's a reason I don't play card games. The only card games I know are Slapjack and Goldfish. And I hardly remember how to play Goldfish. So whenever someone says like, yo, let's play this game, let's play that game, I don't know how to play that game. Just like how I didn't know how to play this game. And then when I did something wrong, when I played the game wrong, I get blamed for it. They're just like, this stupid idiot, he doesn't know how to play the game, he didn't play it right. I'm just like, because I don't know how to play this game. This is like one of the most complicated card games I've ever seen in my life. And factor in that I never played this game before, let alone ever heard of it. No wonder I didn't play it correctly. So this game was boring as shit, because most of the guys didn't even know how to play it themselves. But because I was the first one out, they all blamed me for being the stupid idiot for not knowing how to play it. It got so boring to the point where I pulled my Switch out of my bag. I know that may have been a little rude, but fuck it, I didn't care. Because I'm still breeding for Magikarp eggs to try to get a shiny. And we all know how breeding works in this game, you have to wait it out. So I figured I'm just sitting here waiting for my turn. I'll just open my Switch and just let the time run. Well, let's go try to make that out of a sandwich. Next sandwich is the Ultra Potato Salad Sandwich, and this one has a lot of ingredients. It has 5 ingredients that we gotta stack, and mayo. How am I supposed to stack potato salad? So this sandwich, I need cucumber, red onion, red bell pepper, avocado, and a whole stack. That looks disgusting. That looks like vomit. Potato salad plus mayo. Wow, that potato salad looks gross. Did that potato salad look kind of green to anyone else? Oh, God. I feel like... Oh, I already picked it up. I can't put it back. Oh, yeah. Nice vomit. Well, at least most of these items are flat. I feel like I should have put the potato salad last. Wow! How did I manage to get to do that? Has anyone ever tried, like, what happens if you run out of time? What happens if you, for some reason, take actually 10 minutes to make a sandwich? What happens then? Do you just fail the sandwich? Alright, some cucumbers. Aw, that's not a good sound. Why am I even bothering? So not only did that horrible card game play out, afterwards we chatted for a bit, which I didn't really partake in all that much. Let me guess, one of each? One. So, one guy, one of the white guys, he knew someone from high school, from my high school, and that really wasn't good for me. Oh god, because now, what kind of information is gonna be relayed back to him? So the douchebag friend of mine and me, we both don't really like this guy from back in high school. He came to our high school the very last year, and neither of us liked him all that much. Let's just say he did some questionable things. Okay, so what was it again? I need cucumber, red onion, red bell pepper, avocado, and literal vomit, and mayo. I'll try putting the potato salad last. Oh my god, that potato salad looks so nasty. So he asked us, well, he asked my friend first, my dick of a friend. He asked him, like, why do you not like him that much? And he told the story. And then he, you know, no surprise, what I was afraid of, he turned his head to me and asked, what about you? Why don't you like him? What happened between you and him? And I'm like, I'd rather not say. I'd rather not share that part of my life. And he's like, you'd rather not? That means, you know, he still can. You'd rather not. That's not saying a no. And then I'm like, fine. You want me to say it? A hard no. How about that? Is that what you want? A very hard, explicit no I don't want to share? Listen, okay? That part of my life back in high school, I just want to move on from that. I just want to forget it and move on. But clearly, the universe has different plans. I just knew this day would come at some point. I mean, it still hasn't actually happened yet, where I gotta deal with my past. But I just know that day will come. That day will come someday, where I have to face my past head on. No matter how much I want to move on and forget about it, I just know one day I'm going to have to deal with it. So, you know, having him brought up was not very desirable for me. Whoops, was I supposed to go to Station 2? We'll see. Now I can only imagine what will happen. Like, because now that this white guy, he knows who this dude from my high school was, he could possibly go to him like, yo, this guy who I met at this party, this sort of party thing, he said, you know, he doesn't like you that much, but he said he doesn't want to share what happened. Yo, you want to tell me what happened between you two? And now he might do that, and now he might find out what happened. Alright, bug-type sandwich. Maybe not the best idea. Unless I'm in the wrong area. Let's go back to Station 1. And then, because I was also the weird guy at the party, keep in mind, I didn't mention this yet, But keep this in mind. I was like off in the corner all by myself for a good portion of this. I was the silent guy during the escape room, just trying to figure stuff out on my own because all the other tasks were already taken up. I felt like such an outcast during this. I was just off in the corner alone and not really socializing. It was at that moment, these moments where I was just off on my own, where I really felt like, God, I am that hard of an introvert. Like, I don't even want to be here anymore. So, after that, after we were all ready to go home, we were all, you know, dressing up, putting our jackets on, getting ready to leave. I just knew one day somebody was gonna point this out and ask me about it. So I'm the weirdo. I am an absolute freak to society, let's be honest. I'm the weirdo who... So I had my entire backpack with me because I just came from work. I bring my backpack to work every day, carrying all my stuff. And the dude asked me, like, yo, what's that on the side of your bag? Is that hand sanitizer? I just didn't even, you know, I didn't sugarcoat it or nothing. I just said, nope, that's a bottle of lotion. Now, all you guys hearing that might scratch your head like, wait a second, what? Let me explain why I carry a bottle of lotion with me to work every single day. Not only is it winter right now, so, you know, my hands get dry. My hands and face get dry, so I need to moisturize. I need to hydrate my skin. I've had, well, yeah, there's been multiple times where my hands are so dry, they just split open and start to bleed. So I need to lotion up. So, you know, on the side of my bag, where it's supposed to carry some sort of water bottle, I just have a bottle of lotion there. I just knew someone someday was going to point that out and ask me, like, yo, why do you have this? And I tell them, to put lotion on, because my skin gets dry. And then what this white guy says is like, he talked to the other white guy at this event, and he's like, yo, what is it with like white guys, white people, and not having to lotion, not having to moisturize? Because he was saying like black and Asian people have to. He said something like, because black people, they get ashy, so they have to moisturize and lotion up, and then like something Asian people have to do it as well. And then he said to the other white guy, like how much money do us white people save on not having to buy lotion all the time? And the other white guy was like, I don't know, because I don't need to buy lotion all the time. So I don't know how much I would be saving. And then, what a surprise. This line gets thrown out there. He said something like, well, the first white guy who pointed out my bottle of lotion sticking out of my backpack. He said something like white people don't need lotion, that's why white people are the superior race. And do I mean this way when I say it? Yes. Leave it to a white person to say that white people are the superior race, the superior skin color. Like, just leave it to a white guy to say that. Do I maybe think that sometimes too? Maybe, because I mostly watch American shows. But I would never say it. You don't see me saying that out loud, but it's like, leave it to a white guy to just flat out say it out loud. It's like, okay. It's like, that's what I wanted to hear when I'm at somewhere where I'm clearly uncomfortable to socialize. And I'm already feeling like a freak and an outcast already, having my bottle of lotion sticking out of my bag, holding soda and ice cream in both hands. You know, absolutely what I wanted to hear. This white guy saying white people are the superior race because I put on lotion. Because I carry around a bottle of lotion with me to, you know, lotion up my hands and face. And then this is where I also felt uncomfortable. I also felt uncomfortable during this as well. So on the car ride home, it actually wasn't my friend who drove me to his house. It wasn't him driving me home. It was the other white guy. So the white guy that I never met before, previously to this event, he was gonna drive me home because supposedly where I live was on the way for him. So here I am, the weirdo, carrying soda and ice cream in each hand, about to get into a stranger's car to take me home. God, did I feel weird. And it was just me in the car, too. Just me and him. None of my friends were in the car. It was just him taking me home. This guy I never met before. I'm just the weird little goofball holding a cup of Costco soda in one hand and half-eaten ice cream in the other. This is why I really wish I didn't buy that ice cream. Not only did I only eat half of it, oh my god, and I disconnected. Oh my god, you even heard that, didn't you? Hold on. What happened? God damn it, OBS. You suck! Hold on, so I don't waste the sandwich, power. I gotta reconnect this. God damn it, OBS. Why you do this to me? Let me just reconnect this. Oh, I should also hit stop as well. Wait for it to reconnect. There we go. I hit start again. And now I double check if I started again. I don't know. Bug type sandwich might not be too desirable. Maybe fighting type is more desirable. Just gotta see. There we go. Now I see I'm back now. Okay, back to it. But yeah, this is why I wish I didn't buy that ice cream. Not only did I only eat half of it, but I'm also the weirdo entering a stranger's car with soda and ice cream in both hands. God, I feel like not only such an outcast, such a freak, such a weird outcast who doesn't belong anywhere. I know I've crapped on all my friends a lot in the past for like never inviting me out, never including me. You know what? I take it all back. Leave me alone. Just leave me to be the hermit cooped up in my room. Because clearly that's where I belong. That's where I thrive. Just being alone. Clearly I am an insociable parasite. Just You know, meeting new people, like hearing my friends say that they're gonna bring their friends to this event, you know, the idea of meeting new people just made me hesitant to go at all. That should tell you enough. The fact that, you know, someone new I never met before was going to this event, and I just was like, someone I don't know, I don't know if I want to go now. That alone should tell you enough. You know, this is why a lot of times where, you know, not only am I single by choice, but also, you know, by the universe's will, sometimes, like, I'm thinking, like, I'm single. Do I really want a girlfriend? Do I really want to meet someone new? Do I really want to find someone? And then it's moments like these where I realize, I have to remember, like, how much of a insocial loser I am. I just have to think to myself, like, you know what? It's probably better off that I'm single. Probably a good thing. The world is a better place without some poor woman out there suffering being with me. The absolute... I can't even think of what to call myself. Just someone who has zero social skills. An absolute freak to nature, an outcast. Like, the world is a better place that I'm single. No one is suffering being with me. I mean, hell, let's be honest. The world is probably gonna... The world would be an even better place if I was dead. But arguably, between that and me finding someone, arguably one of those is harder. I'll let you decide on which one that is. So on the car ride home, I was just chatting with this white guy who I never met before. He was friendly, he was cool. I still felt uncomfortable, you know. Like, before even getting into the car, I just had to point it out. Like, yes, I'm aware. I got ice cream and soda in both hands. I'm weird, okay? I know I'm weird. Clearly, I should just not leave the house anymore. I should just... Well, I feel like my problem is just meeting new people. Because my friends know I'm weird. My friends very much know that, despite that still not making me feel that great, knowing that I'm just not what the average person would call normal. I am so different from everyone else. In the way that I act, in the way that I like certain stuff, it's like... Clearly, I did not grow up the right path compared to everyone else. Because if I did, I would have been fucking normal. And then I even told this guy as well. Like, he seemed to understand. A lot of my friends don't. So I told him. Well, first of all, I asked him, like, how old are you? He's like, well, and then he said his age, which surprised me, because he's the exact same age as me, despite him looking a lot older. Maybe it was the facial hair. So, you know, this guy, who I barely met, he was driving me home. And the GPS didn't really help. I tried to use a GPS and it directed us... Like, the route it directed us onto was on the highway, which we didn't exactly want to take. And I didn't know how to set it to not the highway, so I can only rely on recognizing roads and just guiding him, like, turn here, turn there. Like, I should know where to go as long as I recognize where we are. And I even told him this too. I told him, a bunch of my friends give me a lot of crap for this, for not knowing road names, street names, like just not knowing where we are, like what this place is called, where we are. I even told them too, like, I don't know this stuff, but I grew up here. I grew up in this area my entire life. I just know where things are. You tell me a place, if I know it, I just know where to go to get there. I don't know what street it's on. I don't know what the street name is called. I don't know directions. I just know how to get to places because I know this area. I don't know road or street names. I don't know any of that. So I told him, I grew up here. I just know where to go. I recognize where we are. I can just guide you to where my house is because I know where it is. I just know how to get home. I don't know the roads. And he seemed to understand. He's like, that makes sense, yeah. But a lot of my friends don't. A lot of friends straight up pick on me for that exact reason, for not knowing where places are, or what places are called. They would tell me, yo, what's this street name called? Yo, where is this at? Like, tell me the street name. Tell me the location of where this is at. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know where that is. If I'm behind the wheel driving, do I know how to get there? Yeah. But if you ask me what the road it's on, it's called, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that place is called. You know, the universe really does hate me because Well, actually, before I say this. So this is why it was such a big mistake that I ended up, you know, doing the part 2 of the party. Instead of just coming home when I had the chance. I would not have had the guy I really don't like that much from high school brought up. Who knows where this is going to spiral into now. I would not have played a stupid-ass card game where I didn't know what to do, and I wouldn't have gotten blamed for being the one who got killed in the game or whatever, so I wasn't playing anymore. I would not have to sit in a stranger's car feeling uncomfortable, feeling like the little outcast that I already was. But my train of thinking is the alternative would have been my friends would have known I would be streaming this if I got home. I was afraid that if someone had that idea, they would have just put it on the computer monitor and just watch me play. They're like, hey, all of us, you know, at that party you just left, we're watching you stream Pokemon. And at that moment, it's like, well, great. Now I'm embarrassed. Now they see me doing this. Now I'm embarrassed. So that would have been the alternative. Now, there's no guarantee that that would have happened, but I just... At least, I didn't risk that happening. But this is where the universe really doesn't like me. The universe is just really mocking me, really making me second guess myself. Because earlier today, I was at work, this couple came in, this guy had a really hot girlfriend, and I'm just thinking to myself, damn, I wish I had that in my life. I wish I had a really hot girl. And then, you know, like, what did I just say? I literally just said, it's probably best for the entire world that I stay single. Because no women out there deserves the torture of being with me. It's like, what did I just say? I just had to remind myself right then and there, like, dang, this dude has a really hot chick. I wish I had that in my life. Wait, I really shouldn't, because I am an absolute insocial loser who really should not have one under any circumstance. On one hand, I want one. I want to, you know, be with someone. On the other hand, I know what a horrible mistake that would be. Because let's think about this rationally. If someone was dating me, we'd never go out. Because clearly, I'm not good in settings where, you know, people I've never met before are. I would just, like, sit in the corner doing my own stuff. At that point, it's like, what even was the point of coming out? Should have just done this stuff at home. I clearly make bad decisions when it came to buying that ice cream, so I'm totally not reliable there in good decision making. And then I also say some stupid ass shit. There's also the fact that my friends constantly tease and mock me, so they know they're dating a loser. It's like, nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves to be with someone like me. But on the other hand, you know, I'm a guy. Of course I want to be with someone hot, but it's like, yeah, nowhere in the multiverse is that a reality, boy. It's like, think about that, King. Remember that. You remember that, and maybe you will live a full, fulfilling life. Oh, I don't know. Either I'm just that hard of an introvert, I'd just rather stay alone, maybe too much for my own good, or I've just stayed alone for so long that I've just lost all social skills. Oh, and that was my day yesterday. A day filled with regret, anger, humiliation, and following all that, absolutely being exhausted. Because like I said, I slept no earlier than 5 in the morning. And I had to get up at 10-ish for work. I even downed a whole cup of coffee in the morning because I knew I would be going out, I'd be using up a lot of energy. That cup of coffee ran out of, ran out of effect like halfway through the day. But on the other hand, we did play Matchbox, which had a lot of funny outcomes. Now, a lot of the answers that we put into the Matchbox was a little edgy, very cancelable. I even took pictures of some of the best answers I saw. I forget what the name of this game we played was called. It's basically where the game asks you a question, 2 people answer it, and then everyone else has to decide like which answer is better. So one of the questions was a great line to use. A great line to use to insert yourself into any conversation. So I don't know who put these on. I forget who put the answers on. So, a great line to use to insert yourself into any conversation. One person put, I also slept with his mom. And the other was, where ya mom at? Ah, yes, great minds think alike. Another one was, how you can tell your toe is infected. If people at Burger King start getting sick, or when you can't tell if it's a toe anymore. That answer had me dying of laughter. If people at Burger King start getting sick. Okay, this one. The name of a bra for dogs. One answer was, who the fuck puts a bra on dogs? The other answer was, my hands. Another one, the ultra rich have a spoon specifically for when blank is served. Someone put cum, the other one put yo mama. The ultra rich have a spoon specifically for when yo mama is served. Or specifically when cum is served. And speaking of which, one question which I didn't have enough time to take a picture of because it happened so fast. But I was dying so hard of laughter at this. At least there was this, Even though it was a pretty shitty day, at least I got some laughs in. One of the questions was, the worst type of donut is filled with blank. And both answers said cum. And because it was a tie, like both answers were the same, the screen just, pushed it aside. Like, okay, there's nothing to answer here because both answers are the same. Next question. So I didn't have enough time to take a picture of it. But I was dying so hard of laughter for that one. Let's see. What's the real reason the Phantom of the Opera is so moody? Director was on her period, or because who the fuck likes opera? A bad excuse when trying to return a sports bra. Seems like my dog took a Seems like my dog took it, pissed on it, shat. Like, didn't even finish the sentence. That's it. That's all it was. A bad excuse when trying to return a sports bra. Seems like my dog took it, pissed on it, shat. I don't know why that sentence being incomplete is just so funny. And the other option was your mom wanted to return it. Okay, this one I put. I guess it wasn't that funny, but it was the only answer I could think of. The question was, the #1 thing on Superman's bucket list. Someone else put, oh my god. Someone else put X-ray vision in little girl's room. Jesus Christ. And the other one, this one I put. I did not put that other one. I put this one. I put threesome with Lois and Lana. Maybe Lex too. I don't know. It was the first thing I could think of. Okay, this one. This one I also put an answer for. A murder weapon that should be added to the next vision. A murder weapon that should be added to the next version of the game Clue. The game Clue. The game called Clue. So a murder weapon that should be added to the next version of the game Clue. Someone else put massive penis. And I put these nuts. So at least we had some good laughs with these ones, like. But that's about the best thing that happened throughout the day. It was just doing that, getting some laughs from that. I've tried Lab 1 and 2. I wonder if Lab 3 has any better. Let's go check. It's clearly not Lab 4. I don't know if Lab 3 would. Whoops, not the bed. You know, I didn't exactly look up a guide on how to hunt Slitherwing. Do Slitherwings spawn down here? I don't think so. I just see mostly Venomoths. Okay, no. Slitherwing does not spawn down here. It's a little too deep for that. Pause. Well, the sandwich is gonna run out anyways. Ah, fine. There's like 2 minutes left. Who knows? Maybe a miracle will happen. Slitherwing has a pretty noticeable shiny too. So unless it spawns in the way corner like that, it happened so fast that I missed it, I should be able to spot the shiny. I don't have Salsa to help me this time, so I'm on my own. I'm surprised no shinies have popped up yet. Man, I got 3 shinies in 1 last time, or previously, but no, I haven't even gotten 1 this time. Okay, not gonna do a bug. Let's try. We can alternate. We can try. Let's try fighting sandwich again. And you know, sometimes I have to think too. Like, I know how weird I am as a human being. I feel like I don't even deserve to be called a human being. I act so differently. I'm not even human anymore. I know how weird I am sometimes. So I just have to always keep in mind, like, just be alone. Be alone. Do your own thing. Live life how you want. Just be alone. Just don't go out. Don't go with friends. Don't meet new people. Just go home. Do your own weird things and just live life happy in my own way. In a way, that's a fine way to you know, go about life. Just don't care about what anyone else thinks. Just do your own stuff. But then again, it's like, what kind of life is that? Where I don't go out. It looks like nothing's on that sandwich. There's no mayo or mustard. Well, I guess zoomed in, I can kind of see streaks. And yes, I know I don't need the top sandwich, but to me, it's always satisfying just trying to get the top bread just aligned. Wow, that ham clipped out of the sandwich. It better still count. Like, what kind of way is that to live? Just being alone my entire life, just, yeah, doing my own stuff. But it's like, not hanging with anyone, no human interactions. Like, what kind of life is that? Do I really want that life? But if I really don't want that kind of life, then I have to get out of my comfort zone, and I have to socialize. I mean, that's why it's called a comfort zone. Because anything out of that, I would be uncomfortable. In this instance, meeting new people, talking with new people, cursing them to witness how much of a freak I am. At some point, I just gotta, you know, do them the favor. It's not even doing myself a favor. It's doing them the favor of not having to ever meet me. Because don't nobody deserve that. I am such an outcast when it comes to society and the norm. What people perceive as how a normal person should act. I am such an outcast when it comes to basically everything that's expected. Well, unfortunately, I have to live this way for maybe 60 to 70 more years until I die. Who knows, maybe something will kill me before that, before I die of old age. We'll see how long I go for. I don't know if I can go until I get the shiny, because I could be here for 12 hours in that case. We don't know. But if I really don't end up getting it, I gotta think too, like, when am I gonna cut it off? I feel like I could try the trick of going into the lab and coming back out, just resetting the area, resetting the spawns. I feel like maybe I really should have looked up how to shiny hunt this thing first instead of just jumping in diving in. Like, is my shiny charm working today? Or has it just given me so much luck in the past that it's just taking a day off today? Let me try that. Let me try going in and resetting the area. Imagine that back there was shiny and I just failed it. I mean, I'll even take a shiny Venomoth. Wait, did I make a fighting sandwich? Right, I did. I'll take a shiny Hawlucha. I mean, of course, I'd prefer the Slither wing, because that's what I want. That's what I'm hunting. You know what? It's about time. Oh, come on. I couldn't even see you. It's about time that one of these hunts is a challenge. Sure, Fluttermane was a challenge, but I got some external help from that. I didn't expect that, but at least I got it. But now, I'm on my own. Oh, come on. I can't even see any of you. Now I'm on my own. I'm truly on my own. And you know what? It's about time this happened. Oh yeah, also, throughout the entire event, the get-together, the quote-unquote party, it wasn't really a party. It was nowhere near a party, but whatever. Throughout the whole thing, I was just always on Pokemon Go. I guess I didn't realize like how much I played Pokemon Go until just always reverting back to it, always instinctively just opening my phone, opening Pokemon Go, and always just looking around. I guess I just never realized like how often I do that. So that made me feel weird as well. Just the entire day, the one guy in the corner, not really talking to anyone, not really doing much either. Just being alone, being not really social, just Pokemon Go all day. Like when the white guy was driving me home as well. He even pointed out, like, I like your method of, you know, GPS, Pokemon Go. Because, yeah, I had Pokemon Go open when I was in this dude's car I'd never really met before. Listen, the grind has to continue, okay? I always have to check. Are there any gyms nearby with open space that is my team so I could put something in and get some Pokecoins? I am such a loser. Just gotta check. Show me those eyes. Stop turning! You are not. You annoying little bitch. Just kept on turning. I couldn't see its eyes. I don't think Slitherwing spawns up here. Actually, maybe it does. It's okay. Just want to make sure Talonflame is not. No. Once again, you guys might not consider Talonflame a red shiny. Like, when you think about a red shiny Pokemon, when a Pokemon is shiny, it turns red. You might not think Talonflame. But I do, mostly because of its back. If you turn Talonflame around, the black parts of its wings turn red, an actual good red. So I do consider Talonflame a red shiny, even if its front isn't really. You know, it's kind of like, do you count Terrakion as a red shiny? Sure, it has a very vibrant red horn. Are they called horns? It has that, but the rest of its body, the majority of its body, is not. I also had a very sound sleep last night. not only was I awake for, well, when I got home, I had to shower, and then I had to wait for my hair to dry. So I still ended up going to bed at like 1 a.m. despite the previous night going to bed past 5 in the morning. So I was absolutely exhausted, and I still went to bed no earlier than 1 a.m. But I still had a very sound sleep. One of the best sleeps I've had in a long time, where I didn't wake up constantly in the middle of the night using the bathroom. Or I didn't really have that much trouble falling asleep. I just laid down, closed my eyes, and not that long after, I just fell asleep, and I just slept the entire night. You know, that doesn't happen to me very often, an actual good night's sleep. Maybe not a full night's sleep, but a good night's sleep. What the hell is going on? I'm hearing a bunch of noise in my house. I wonder if the mic's picking that up. What the hell? There is so much noise happening in my house. Oh yeah, I gotta hunt for you next as well. I feel like sandy shocks might be easier to hunt just because it mostly spawns in one specific area, at least I think so. And a lot can spawn there. But I'm worried because the shiny is very subtle. It's very hard to notice in this lighting. So I gotta be very keen, very vigilant on noticing. I don't know. But damn it on God, that couple that came into work today, dude had a really hot girlfriend, and I just had to constantly stop myself from staring. Man, I would never have that in my life. Either by choice or the universe's will. You know, guys like me just don't get the hot chicks. Unfortunately, I actually have to say that, because that's me in this world's timeline. You get winners who get all the good stuff in life, and then you got guys like me who just don't get this kind of stuff. You know what I do get though? I'm the kind of guy that gets shiny Pokemon. Now, whether or not the game will give it to me or not is another story. But I will keep this up until I do get it. Come on, none of you guys want to be a slightly different color? What the hell was that? Oh, that was another Slitherwing just trying to chase me. Maybe I'm going too slow. Maybe that's one of the problems. Not enough are spawning in and despawning the non-shinies. I just have to move faster. But that might crash the game, honestly. What? Didn't even see you. Come on, don't no shinies want to show up for me? Not even one? Even if I get one shiny, it'll be successful. It would be a successful stream. Come on, I even have the shiny charm for this. Imagine if I didn't have the shiny charm. Do they spawn here? Yes, they do. Wonder how far deep they spawn. Do they spawn past these, you know, these spectacle rocks? Well, now I'm just at the bottom of where I just was. But do they spawn here, where the second lab is? I don't see any. I think they only spawn where lab 1 is, so let's take the long way back. Maybe we'll get something. No, do not walk off the edge. None of you are shiny. Huh? Huh? Just to make sure. Nope. By the way, I looked back at the footage last time. I think there really was a shiny Fluttermane inside the rock that I just passed by. I didn't even notice it. Well, RIP to that shiny Fluttermane. I could have ended that stream with 3 Fluttermanes, but no, I only got 2. What the hell? Oh, wait! Oh, jeez! Oh my god! What even fell? Was that a Palmy? Or was it a Palmo? I saw something orange fall. Oh man, you know I'm gonna have to do this with Iron Thorns as well. Because this is where Iron Thorns spawns. I'm gonna have to do this exact same thing again. Well, at least Iron Thorns is a more noticeable shiny. And that is not the shiny Corviknight. Corviknight is a very deceptive Pokemon here to tell if it's shiny or not. No, you are not. Just have to get up close to make sure. Corviknight is not. You are not. Whoops. So 11 minutes until we have to make the next sandwich. I'll try resetting the area. What? God damn it, I can almost never see these guys. Or these girls, because they're always female. Just making sure before I enter. Sandy Shocks. Just save your encounters for next time. Right now, give me some more Slitherwing encounters. Give me more encounters than that. Slithering really does not want to shine. But you will not defeat me. I will do this until I get you shiny. Ah. Debating, do I even work out tonight? I know the obvious answer should be yes, but I don't like to. I'm lazy. I don't like exercising. I just want to go to bed after this. Okay, once again, let's be honest. I'm not going to be able to fall asleep even if I do. Let's climb our way up. Shortcut. You know, yesterday before I left work to go make bad decisions, another friend of mine actually came to visit. He almost ran over a kid with his car. So he told me he was going like 50 or 60. He got this all on dash cam too. The kid just almost last second just ran out to the road, and he almost had not enough time to like slam on the brakes. And because it's also winter, you know, the roads are icy and slippery, the car was sliding a bit when he did slam on the brakes. So he almost hit what he perceived to be a 3-year-old who very last second just ran into the roads. Parents not even paying attention because the kid was walking behind them on the sidewalk. And of course, God forsake, if he did hit that kid. Thank God he did not, but if he did, legally, it would be his fault. But I feel like there would be an argument made for it would be the parents' fault. Legally, it would be his fault. Let's just say hypothetically, unfortunately, the kid passed away. It would absolutely be his fault, but I feel like an argument could be made, like, he would be innocent. It should be the parents to blame. Because the kid was walking behind the parents on the sidewalk. They weren't paying attention to the kid, and the kid just walked into the road on his own. But my friend, though, like, he didn't expect that. He was just driving. And he reacted as best he could, but that just wasn't enough time. There just wasn't enough time. And also, it was winter. The car would not stop, even if he slammed on the brakes. So I feel like there was nothing he could have done. But legally, he would still be prosecuted for that. Which I feel like would be a little bit unfair. But none of that happened. He did stop in time. The kid is fine. He was a little shaken up by it, you know. He almost hit a child. But it's fine. Everything's fine. Now that makes me even more scared to start driving. Knowing that something like this could happen at any moment. And God forbid, if I'm not fast enough to react and something bad does happen, it would all be on me. Makes me really scared to drive, like really scared to drive. Damn, not a single shiny wants to show up today. My shiny charm is out of juice. Does it need to be charged? Well, if I had Herba Mysticas, I could do like Sparkle Power 3, and then Bug Encounter 3 as well. Or actually fighting. But I don't have Herba Mysticas. I don't really want to grind for them. I really should, actually. I might do that, but I'm also in the process of shiny hunting in my other game, which does also take up a majority of my time. Maybe once I'm done, if I manage to get the Magikarp shiny quick enough, then maybe I'll grind some off-screen. Grind for some Herba Mysticas off-screen. Or I could look up one of those videos that tells you, like, this exploit gets you a shit ton of Herba Mysticas in 1 hour. How did I not run into either of those just now? Okay, so this one was fighting, so now we'll try the bug one again. And this is why I bought multiple of the ingredients. Ugh. Today I started feeling a little bit of a tickle in my throat. Pause. I started to feel a little something back there. It also didn't help that my coworker was sick and coughing a bit. So I hope to God that he didn't spread whatever he had, pause, to me. I mean, come on, I got the flu shot already. I know that doesn't make me immune to getting sick, it just lowers my chances and makes me recover faster, right? Or helps me recover faster. Not exactly makes me. Right? That's what the flu shot does, right? Like strengthens my immune to it. Makes me less prone to catch it. Right? I just know it's good to get it. That's about it. Alright, next sandwich time. So this one, we need to make a bug sandwich. Does the recipe get saved? It was, what was this thing called again? Ultra Potato Salad Sandwich. Yes. Okay, that's not a good placement at all. I want to watch my character pick up these ingredients and just let them drop onto the sandwich. I want to see how she actually does it. How she actually makes the sandwiches. Any other sandwiches? Any other ingredients I'm forgetting? Nope. Do I want to do it here or here to try to stabilize the onions? I'll try here. There's literal vomit. Oh my god. I know I don't need the bread! Okay, I think I'm good. Nothing fell out. All those platters back there are glitching into the table. Encounter power bug. Okay, I saw the catch power ghost. That made me scared. Like, did I make the wrong one? Okay, encounter power bug. That's what we need. There's more bug types here by default than there are fighting types. It's a pretty looking Palmy to me, right? Palmy, shiny Palmy's more red. Okay. Just making sure, because I wasn't sure about the lighting. The lighting made it look a little bit sus. Okay, clearly a bug type sandwich is not a good idea, because there's a lot of bugs spawning. Well, no duh. That's the intended purpose, but it's like other bugs other than Slitherwing. You guys think they named these Paradox Pokemon just literal words instead of bad puns? Like I proposed previously that it's because of Iron Valiant that they did that, but you think they did that just because they ran out of names? Or they just didn't want to call them that anymore, the original names? They just couldn't come up with a way to ancient-ify Volcarona, so they just said, screw it. Slither Wing. I wonder how the anime is gonna explain these things' names. Are we just gonna see... I imagine either the professor, alive or robot, will be in the anime and say, I have dubbed this thing Slitherwing, Great Tusk, Iron Valiant. I have dubbed these Pokemon those code names. I imagine either that will happen, the professor, both human or robot, would say that out loud, or, kind of like in this game, we've reached the labs down here, we find the journal, and it's written like that. And then the new protagonist is gonna be like, the professor dubbed this mysterious paradox Pokemon a Slitherwing. And then they encounter an actual Slitherwing in the wild. Look, it's a Slitherwing. It's what the professor dubbed a Slitherwing. I imagine that's how they'll do it in the anime. Oh my god, can you imagine if we did a fairy encounter? Fairy encounter sandwich? Is there any other fairy types besides Floettes? Like spawning around here? If not, then we would just constantly, like, it would look like we were just constantly running into air. Because they're so small, they can hardly be spotted. Hold on, I gotta readjust my headset. The way I'm wearing it was hurting my head. Oh, I almost thought that was another shiny Fluttermane. Not Fluttermane, Screamtail. Why did I say Fluttermane? I wonder, if I entered Area 0 when it was nighttime, would it be dark here? Or nah? I don't think it would, which wouldn't really make much sense. Oh, I'm so tired. It was a pretty busy day at work today. No, your nose is not blue. You're not Girafarig, the blue-nosed giraffe Pokemon. I think my shiny charm is broken. Because nothing is spawning in. I just used up all my shiny luck previously. Now I'm left with nothing. Also the other day, I think it was when I played this last time, so 2 days ago, I did this. I had no other choice. I spent $3 in Pokemon Go. I had no choice. I was absolutely left choiceless. Because I was about to hit level 41. And level 41, you get 80 some items. I think like 84 items. And I didn't have enough room to hold on to 84 items. So I had to expand my item inventory 2 times. Now, I already had 100 coins in my game, so I had to buy 3 times to get a total of 400 coins to upgrade my inventory 2 times, which costed 200 each. So I had no choice. I had no choice but to give Niantic more money. Give Niantic 3 of my dollars. I had no choice. I mean, it's fine. I could... Hey, an Espeon. I can afford it. You know, it's not like I give... Well, actually, I do give them money quite often. But it's not like I give this much money that often. Let's just think. Like, how often do I level up in Pokemon Go? I think I leveled up last, like, 5 or 6 months ago. So like what, $3, $4 every 5 or 6 months? Not too bad. What, that $3 could buy me 2 Costco hot dogs. And amazingly, I can call that an entire meal, because 2 Costco hot dogs is actually quite a lot. Once again, I still don't understand how the supply and demand works. Because you have to think, like, Costco serves no less than, let's say, 1,000 hot dogs a day. How is there that much meat supply for hot dogs? And I'm only thinking of one Costco location. There are thousands of Costco locations that serve thousands of sausages and hot dogs a day. So how is there that enough? Just wanted to make sure. How is there enough animal product out there to actually supply that many being served daily? I just don't understand it. You know, speaking of Costco, the white guy who brought up the dude from high school I don't like, he pointed out something that Costco has, which I never noticed. So I'm like, no way Costco actually has this. But no kidding, there really was this, and I just never noticed. Costco, where, at least the Costco's in my area, I don't know if every Costco out there does this. Costco in my area, or whatever, in the dining area where, you know, you get sold the hot dogs and other foods, where you get to sit down and eat, that area, they have vending machines where a bottle of water is only 25 cents. I didn't know that. I never noticed. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, Costco here sells a pack of 24 water for what? I don't know, $12? Just a random number. When I could buy a bunch of water bottles here for $1 each. Like, every time I go to Costco, I go to the vending machine and I just put in enough quarters to get myself the equivalent of a 24 pack of water. Let me see, how much money would that be actually? Hold on, calculator, 0.25 times 24, $6. So you're telling me every time I go to Costco, as long as I bring $6 worth of quarters, I can get the equivalent of a pack of 24 water bottles for only $6? I mean, call me crazy, but I think that's a pretty good deal. Unless some other place has like some sort of sale going on where it's like $3.99 for a pack of 24 bottles. But that's besides the point. Regardless, I didn't know Costco had that. I just never noticed. Costco has 25 cents water bottles. vending machines. I never noticed. And you know, that's a pretty good deal considering many convenience stores no longer charge just $1 for a bottle of water. It's like $1.50, $2, and sometimes, I don't know, $3 for one bottle of water. And you know, that escape room I did had a lot less hidden than I expected. It was mostly flexing your brain muscles, you know, firing off the synapses in your brain, the electrical impulses, and trying to solve the puzzles. I expected a lot more like trapdoors, hidden areas, just a bunch of actual items, physical items hidden away. That's what I expected more of. Then again, we did the easiest one they had. This was my first time ever doing an escape room, by the way. The escape room I went to, I don't know if every place does this, but as a group, we were told to, first of all, line up, put your hands on the shoulders of the person in front of you, close your eyes. The person at the front of the line would be given like a stick to hold, that way the worker would walk you to the room you're at, or you're going to. So the whole group closes their eyes, and they just walk to this room where they get sealed into, and they have to find their way out. Of course, legally, they have emergency exits in case of, I don't know, a fire. There was also a waiver agreement, which I feel like I'm the only one who read. I know, right? Shocking me reading something. You know, we had to sign for it, so of course I'm gonna quickly glance through it and see what I'm reading, what I'm agreeing to. It was saying, like, we acknowledge that these safe rooms, something could happen, someone can get injured, and we're not responsible for it. We have the right to, like, take pictures and record you guys as you guys are doing the escape room. Something like, I am responsible for anything that I break in the process of doing the escape room. Stuff like that. Just a bunch of basic stuff. They also showed a video, too, on, like, don't steal stuff. Don't do stuff that's out of bounds. Like, clocks and paintings and other, you know, stuff like that are displayed inside the rooms and events. Don't, you know, take those. There's nothing deliberately hidden behind them. And then they also said, like, don't steal stuff. Don't take stuff and keep them as a souvenir. Any sort of the props and stuff, just put them back so the next group can use them too. I think after this I'll try one more sandwich, and if I still don't get it, I'll call it there for tonight. This is the first time one of these Paradox ones is gonna defeat me. I don't get the shiny the same day I start hunting, which, you know, the fact that I've managed to do that 4 times in a row has been a miracle. How often do you start a shiny hunt and you get the shiny the day you started hunting? 4 times in a row. You do 4 different targets, and it happens 4 times in a row. You get the shiny the same day you start hunting. So it only makes sense that one of these would eventually take a while. Then again, any sort of shiny I'll take. And I could still call it a successful day. What the hell? I can still call it a successful day, even if I get any sort of shiny. Because I didn't get any shinies today. Not in Pokemon Go, not in my Violet game, and certainly not in this game. Where's all the spawns? Is my sandwich up? No. No, it is not. I need to pour myself some more water. I'm dying of thirst over here. I know I'm wasting sandwich time, but I need water. Real life bodily needs trump video game timers. And also, like I said, I got a little bit of a tickle in my throat forming. So hopefully I can drink enough water to prevent that. Kind of like last time when I got sick. I drank so much water, I did so much to prevent myself from full on getting sick. Yeah, I mean, hey, it worked. It could have gotten way worse for me back when that was happening. I did so many preventative measures, so many remedies to take, so much water drank. God damn, this shiny though is really elusive. Whoa! I almost thought that Screamtail had wings. Come on, not a single Pokemon? Nothing? Wants to be shiny for me? Here, let me reset the area. Let's try that. I'll take a shiny Go-Goat. Shiny Go-Goat looks pretty nice. So earlier today, my friend, that same douchebag friend, he sent me links to my own videos, my own shiny reactions, in a way to tell me like he's watching those right now. So he... Oop. No, that Corviknight is not. So he sent me my own shiny Screamtail and Fluttermane reactions, and he told me, your reaction sounds like you got jump scared. And I replied to him, I swear to God, if you play these in the car again, I will never hang with you again. And my voice just cracked. But yeah, I told him, you play these reaction videos in the car Bluetooth again, I will never hang with you again. Last thing I need right now is to be drinking water, and then when the shiny spawns, I spit all the water at my computer screen as a reaction. Not even on purpose, too. Like, oh my god, the shiny popped in. I have to do some sort of big reaction for the clip. I just spit my water. I was like, oh my god, the shiny. I just spat my water all over my screen. No, not even on purpose. Like, it just actually happens. Okay, I'm getting... It's no surprise I'm getting way less Slither wings with the bug sandwich than I do the fighting sandwich. Okay, no more bug sandwich. No, I don't care. Oh, excuse me. I don't mean to yawn in your ears every 2 minutes. I'm just tired. And this is boring. If it's boring for me to do it, I imagine how boring it would be for you to watch it. Nobody's gonna watch up to this point. Nobody in history, in human history, will ever hear this because nobody will ever listen up to this point. I could say whatever the hell I want because nobody would ever hear this. Nobody would even care. I could say some real messed up stuff and nobody would ever know. But I'm not going to do that. Just in case. God, imagine if I didn't do this with the shiny charm. Imagine if I don't have the shiny charm and I was doing this. Three more minutes. Let me just zoom back in for a bit. No, I'm not used to this. Zoom back out. Just any shiny. Any shiny for today. A blue Venomoth would be rad. I actually like blue Venomoth, or shiny Venomoth. Anyone not like it? Who doesn't like shiny Venomoth? You know, actually, surprisingly, despite the fact that I like shiny Venomoth, I never got one before BDSP. It's actually the first shiny Venomoth I ever had was in BDSP. I liked the shiny, but I never got one previously. It took me less than 100 eggs to hatch it. I can't remember how many. I think like 60 something or 40 something. I can't remember. It was real quick. Is it low kicks or law kicks? Just gotta wait for the anime, as always. I don't know, imagine they introduce new Paradox Pokemon where the word has two different pronunciations, so we have to wait until the anime. Kind of like Wind Waker. I don't know, that's just the example I think of. Nobody calls it Wind Waker because it's clearly Wind Waker. But say some sort of Paradox Pokemon's name has the word wind in it, would people say wind or wind? Screw it, let's just say it. A Pokemon is literally called Wind Waker. Would people actually call it Wind Waker? Actually, no, not Waker. How about Wind Bender? Is it Wind Bender or is it Wind Bender? That's a horrible name. Horrible example by me. What else? I don't know, the only other word I can think of is tear and tear. I don't know, tear bringer. Is it tear bringer or tear bringer? Once again, horrible examples. Okay, yes, the time is up. Let's try one more sandwich. One more half an hour. Yay. And then I'll call it there, and I'll clearly not exercise for the night. I really should just call it here for now, but I'm insistent. I want to try to get this shiny. One more sandwich. See, look, it's nighttime now. So if I go into Area 0 at night, it won't show. Where's all that light coming from, huh? Wouldn't you think that Area 0's sky is clouded in fog? Wouldn't you think it would be especially dark down there? I need to make Ultra Ham. Was it this one? I don't recall peppers being there. Hold on. Let me just double check. Yeah, there was no peppers there. I need a great ham sandwich. There we go. Wait. Encounter power fairy. That's not what I need. I need this. Last time for tonight, and then we'll call it there after this sandwich. Why am I doing this? I really should be calling it. But no. No, one more. Oh, you know what I should have tried? I should have done like a pattern. ham prosciutto, and then just topped it off with pickles. What's 3 measly pickles gonna do for you on this sandwich? I don't like pickles myself, but I imagine for someone who does, you would want a taste of pickle in every bite. So you would layer this thing with pickles instead of just 3 bites out of eating this entire sandwich. You get a taste of pickle. I could be wrong, though. I mean, there's a reason there's only like 1 or 2 pieces of pickles on burgers. Okay, go! Whoops, and completely missed the platform, the warp point. You know, the ideal thing to do when you're on a timer. Come on, show me the fighting types. You know, this thing really does not look like a fighting type, if you ask me. Then again, a lot of the Paradox Pokemon don't look like what type they are. Well, most of them do. Most of the future ones look like they'd be Steel type, but most of them are not. I don't know, I take a look at Slitherwing, I would assume Bug and Fire, kind of just like Volcarona. I take a look at Screamtail. I don't know, I would just assume normal typing as a Jigglypuff. What type is Jigglypuff again? Is it pure fairy or is it normal fairy? See, ever since they added fairy type, I can never remember the type of the Pokemon that were changed to a fairy type. I can't remember if some of them are normal fairy or if they just completely changed to fairy. I know Clefairy and its line got changed to being completely fairy. I can't remember. Is Jigglypuff pure fairy or is it fairy normal? God damn it. You would think I'd know this by now. But I take a look at Sandy Shocks. I would not expect ground type as well. I would expect the usual typing for Magneton, Electric, and Steel. I would not I would not expect ground for Sandy Shocks. I don't remember if I mentioned this yet, but there's a concept art out there, like an actual 3D modeled concept art of a Paradox Pokemon, where it's the original dragon for Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kyurem. It's literally just called Original Dragon. Doesn't even have a name. It's just Original Dragon. And it's pure dragon type. They could honestly do that, but I highly doubt they would. I especially doubt they would just flat out name it Original Dragon. The Pokemon Original Dragon split off into Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kyurem. I feel like if we ever do see the Original Dragon, we would just... it would either be called... I feel like there would be 3 options. It would just be called Kyurem. It would be a mix of all 3 names. Oh, I guess there would be 2 options. I was gonna say, or we would get a brand new name. I guess all three names mashed together would be a brand new name. Well, it could still be another option. It's a new name completely separate from either Reshiram, Zekrom, or Kirim. Part of me feels like I may have hunted this thing wrong. I'll have to look up how to properly hunt this thing. Because once again, I didn't really look up how to do this beforehand. Why can't one of these Slither wings just shine for me? It's not a big ask. Well, at least there's now... What the hell? Why is that one? Oh, man. It got me excited for a second. I thought I saw a slightly different color. Nope. I thought for a second, I thought the shiny was staring me down. Nope. I'm so tired. I know I keep on saying that, but it's true. I'm exhausted. Even though I had a good night's sleep for a change, I didn't have a full night's sleep. I still had to wake up early for work, and then work was more busy than usual, so I had to put more energy out there. No caffeine today. And yeah, now I'm almost gonna be doing this for 3 hours. What a life. What life choices. Come on, Slither Wing. Do me a solid. Jeez, for a fighting type boost, I don't see too many fighting types right now. Well, now I do. Still no shiny. I'll try resetting the area. But first, let me just make sure. No, get away from me. Whoops. I almost ran back in. Okay, let's take a look at our newly resetted area. Is that how to say it? Come on, how is it taking this long? Once again, remember what you're doing. You're shiny hunting. It could take hours. Not even that sometimes. It could take days, weeks, months. I've shiny hunted for months before. Well, I can't think of too many multiple month lasting examples, but I can think of weeks. Let's see, in Dynamax Adventures, Mewtwo, Dialga, Kyogre, Groudon took 3 weeks each. In Let's Go, Moltres took also 3 weeks. Keep in mind, when I shiny hunt these things, I do it all day, every day. And they still took 3 weeks. In Dynamax Adventures, even with the shiny charm. Not Moltres, though. And then I eventually caved, I gave up, and I got the shiny charm, and then I went back to shiny hunted. Got it decently quick afterwards. Certainly not taking another 3 weeks. Not a shiny Corviknight. No shiny Slither wings. My god, this thing is really a challenge. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with the shiny hunt challenge every now and then. If I wasn't already facing one already, you know, that shiny Magikarp still hasn't happened. I did get a female shiny, but that's not specifically what I'm looking for, so I will continue to hunt it until I get it. Kinda like this. I won't stop until I get it. You know, sometimes I have to think, what am I doing with my life? I'm playing a Pokemon game where I'm spending hours of my life just trying to get different code that is essentially just different color. What am I doing with my life? That's why I'm so weird. I choose to do this. Hell, I'm such an outcast. I feel like I don't even belong in the shiny hunting community. Reset the area. Damn. Slither wings won't even spawn. Okay, let me just stand still for a second. Just see. Nah, that's a horrible idea. Nothing is spawning in. Whoops, wrong button, wrong button. That's okay. Up, that's not okay. Please, hurry up. Losing time here. Why? Tell me why. And I don't mean the song. Tell me why a shiny Slitherwing is not popping up. What was that? I can see that's not a shiny because of tail. There you go, you poor Slitherwing. You're free now. You're free from having no clip into that rock matter. I have just gotten so unlucky tonight. Not a single shiny. I hope you guys know I'm not gonna save the game. Because, wasting materials right there. I didn't really get any shinies, I didn't make any progress, so there's no point to me saving the game. Unless I forget not to save the game and I do it anyways. What's my time like? 13 more minutes? I'm gonna be done this just shy of 3 hours. Jesus Christ, I wasted 3 hours of my life here. This is 3 hours of my life on footage that, well, doesn't really matter because nothing happened. I've been slouching this whole time too. Let me sit up straight. Do my spine I almost said flavor. Do my spine a favor. Yo, this thing is really posing up a challenge. I swear to God, if that was a shiny just now and I failed it. So it definitely does seem like fighting sandwich is the way to go, not bug. Come on, give me more Slither wings than this. I suppose if I'm going to reset the game if I don't get a shiny, it's fine to use an Herba Mystica for a sandwich. Oh, come on, I need something to spawn here. A little bit more than that, please. Still need a little bit more. Still not seeing anything. Nothing remotely shiny at all. Okay, since it's clear I won't get this today, let me say this. If next time I manage to get it early, we'll try for Sandy Shocks as well. I'll say that now. If I manage to get this thing shiny early next time, we'll also do Sandy Shocks. We'll just try both in one. Come on. Shiny Charm, don't fail me. Shiny Charm's really not working today. Shiny Charm said, nah, today's my day off. Six and a half minutes left. Come on, none of them is spawning now. What was that? Is that something yellow over here? Was there something in the wall? Yes, there was. Too bad you weren't shiny. I don't like this. Not getting the shiny anytime soon. Not getting any shiny. Dang, I guess tonight really will end in a failure. A wasted 3 hours. Well, I like the detail that there was a rainbow back there. That's a nice attention to detail. Under 3 minutes left. Not looking good. You know, earlier today, when I was brushing my teeth getting ready, for some reason I thought of the toy shop, the toy store scene in Home Alone 2. And then I just, for some reason, I looked it up. Because I don't know why I suddenly thought of that scene. So I looked it up. I wanted to rewatch that scene. And then I found the entire Home Alone 2 movie was on YouTube. I highly doubt it'll stay up for long. Even though I think it was posted a couple months ago. I'm sure by the time anyone watches this, it would have already been taken down. Who knows? I could be wrong. Maybe a few years from now, it'll say Home Alone 2 full movie, and it'll say posted 8 years ago, 10 years ago. It just was never taken down. 20 seconds. Hold on, let me try to make it to over there where there's a lot of encounters. That's not by chance, is it? I don't think so. No, no, the wings are not different. I know my time is probably up, but let me just come over here. Yep, no shinies tonight. Alright. Tonight was an absolute failure. Complete, utter failure. Kind of like me in life. Alright, let me just get back into the lab, then I'll just call it there. Even though there's no point, I could just literally end right now and it would make no difference. Oh, jeez. Get one last look. Yeah, nothing. Alright guys, I'm gonna end this here. Just shy of 3 hours. Tonight was an utter failure. No shinies at all. But that's okay. That happens sometimes. Sorry I wasted your time if you watched it all the way here. Well, thanks for watching guys. See you next time. Bye.